in this first video, I want to show you all my book journal. It is something that I just started this year. I've tried to do book journals before, but I realized that it wasn't working out for me because I don't want to have to journal about every single book I read, and I also don't want to journal every single month maybe. So I'm going to flip the camera around and let y'all see my book journal. Okay, so this is my book journal, and actually this is just the case that it's in. It is a book sleeve from Bookbo, and I will link that in the comments below. And this is, so here we go. All right. This journal is from Archer and Olive. It was part of their Black History Month release, and it was a special collection with an artist, and I will tag their Instagram in below because it's just so beautiful. I purchased this last year and I kept waiting for a perfect moment to use it, and now that's what this is for. So I've tried to do book journals in the past, and I think what wasn't working for me was this idea of having to update them monthly and doing them like a bullet journal. So I've decided to set this one up to be used over a year's time instead. This is my opening page. And so I just did a bit of art journaling with different scrapbook papers and things like that. And you'll see kind of my technique for art journaling in future videos. And I also wanted the opening page to show Black women writers who I love to read and who really inspire me. And then at the very beginning, I added the Zora canon to my book because it is a long-term goal for me. And I'm going to talk about this in my first Black History Month video, which will probably be coming out a little while after this one. But the Zora canon is a list of 100 books by African American women, and it was curated by Zora magazine on Medium, and I'll link that below, as well as the challenge that I'm doing on Storygraph. So I just printed out the cover page for each of these books. Some of these books I've read in the past for school or for other things, but I want to really go back and reread them as a late 30s mom and kind of get a feel for that. I did reread one of them last year, so I'm going to count that one as done already, and that is Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. So yeah, so this is these pages, and as you can tell, it is really full because that is 100 books is a lot. All right. Uh-oh. Why are you sticking? Oh, because I made you stick. All right, so this it gets into the setup for 2021. And it's just a quote. I did some art journaling here with some scrapbook paper and washi tape. And I think the scrapbook paper and the washi tape for these are all from Capital Chic. The stickers, I actually made the sticker myself. Yeah. And I can't remember where this is from. This might just be from Michael's because I have like so much washi. But I know this leopard print is Capital Chic, and then this paper down here. Okay, so these are my 2020 reading goals, and there are to read at least 10 books from the Zora canon because that is going to be a longer project. So over the next 5 to 10 years, I want to complete that whole list again. Uh-oh. I'll have to blur that out later. Okay. So there's to read 52 books total, which is my Goodreads challenge. And then to read at least 10 books off of my personal shelf. So I know like a lot of y'all might be like me and buy like a lot of books and then you don't get a chance to read them. And I just love to have a library, but I want to do better at reading the books that I have purchased. So reading at least 10 books that I already own, and that can include the owned audiobooks that I have already. And so anything for that particular goal, it has to be something that I purchased before 2021. And then I want to read at least 3 graphic novels this year. I'm probably going to read Umbrella Academy because I really liked the series. And then I also want to finish a book series. And I feel like I'm missing a goal on here, but we'll see when I get through. So yeah, and then there's just this quote from George R. Martin: "A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one." The next spread is just to keep track of new books that I'm buying, and it is under here. So it's purchased, Owlcrate. I have an Owlcrate subscription right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it for another year because I've gotten really behind on reading the books, but we'll see. And then any advanced reader copies that I get through Momademics, sometimes I get or people will ask me if I want to read a book and like share about it on Momademics. They already do that, and I'm hoping to get more of those. And then people who gift me, or any books that someone gifts me. And these colors are all Tombow markers. And then this spread is my spread for the actual books that I read. And so far, I need to update this, but so far these are the 3 I've read. So I've read 1 physical book so far and 2 ebooks. And I haven't finished an audiobook yet, but I'm in the middle of the autobiography of Malcolm X on audio. And so I will probably be finishing that up before the month ends. And I also need to add a book that I finished on my e-reader, a library book. And then I have a spread to focus on the Zora canon. So this is my challenge. What books from the Zora canon did I read this year? What did I rate them? This is my off the shelf. So which books that I already own prior to 2021, and did I read them? And then I did a spread for series, because these are series that I am currently reading and I would like to finish. I really, really want to finish the Patner series from Octavia Butler, and I started that last year and it was just amazing. So I'm going to try to finish that one. That also will help with my off my shelf challenge, because I own the entire series on audiobook. And then I also want to read the rest of the Brown sisters, although I think only one of them is released. I'm not sure if Act Your Age will be released in 2021 or not. So this kind of gives you a feel for my taste in books beyond academic type of books. I watched Bridgerton on Netflix and I really want to read that series. So I am currently waiting for the first 3 books. Like, I have the collection on hold at the library because I don't know if it was like a collection that I wanted to own. So I just decided to focus on borrowing it from the library. Yeah. Then the Women Who Dare series, and that one is by Beverly Jenkins. You will hear me talk about Beverly Jenkins on this channel so much because I love her. She's the best historical fiction romance novel writer for Black women. Like, she's just amazing. I've read so many of her books, and so Women Who Dare is a series that I need to finish. I think this series, The Loyal League, this series is by Alyssa Cole. So this series, Loyal League and Runaway Royals, they're both by Alyssa Cole, and I love her as well. But I'm pretty behind on keeping up with some of her series. So I'm focusing a lot on catching up on the series that I love. And then these are the Owlcrate books from last year that I didn't get to, and I forgot to print a picture for this one. But as you can see, so I had an Owlcrate subscription for 11 months, and I only read 2 of the books so far. Yeah, so I want to go back and definitely read the rest, because while I love subscription boxes, I don't want to continue getting a subscription box if I'm not going to read all of the books and things that come with it. Yeah. And then this spread is incomplete at the moment because I'm trying to figure out how I want to document my monthly favorites. I saw some people do like a a book for each month, and then each quarter you decide which was the best book from that quarter, and then you put each quarter against one another, you know, kind of like a fantasy league type setup. So I'm still trying to decide how to set this page up, and I'm almost certain that I know what my favorite book from January is going to be. There's only like 6 days left in January, and I'm not sure that another book will top that one, but I'll wait because I'll talk about that in a future vlog. And so that is it. That is the 2021 setup for my reading journal thus far. I'm thinking about adding like a favorite quotes page or something like that as well, but I have not decided. So yeah, do you have a book journal? I'd love to hear in the comments how you keep track of the books you read. Do you do anything like decorative, or like do you journal every single month about it? I think that I'm gonna start to journal mine in a more artsy way. So instead of like being focused on every month I have to like do these journals for my regular bullet journal and then for my book journal, I think I'm gonna just do art journaling for books that really left an impression on me. And so I already have like art journals, spread ideas from January, and I will start making those and filming those soon. Yeah, but tell me down in the comments below how do you keep track of your books that you read each year? What reading goals you might have, and I guess that's it. If you liked this video, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. I know that I'm a newbie, but subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you'd like to see more of. And I'm sorry, but I did not video myself making these spreads. So if you wanted to see that video, I'm sorry. But I will do it for 2022. All right, thank you and bye.